Morning, good morning. It may be hard to do this. I'm outside today, guys. I got a little Ralph Mucci playing. I'm pouring my coffee. I'm only jumping on for a couple of minutes. You might not be able to see me out here. If not, I'm only jumping on for a couple of minutes, guys. Uh-oh, what happened here? Why did that go off? That should never happen. If anybody's around. I'm only jumping on for a couple minutes, guys. I'm outside. I'm on the stoop, as you can hear the traffic in the back. I did a short plan on this. That's Ralphie singing. 3 people chilling. I'll take it. It's only a quick coffee. Having my coffee and I gotta run. Okay. Morning, Chris. You're on your last one and I'm on my 3rd coffee. So I'm out here on the stoop. It may get a little weird. You're on your last wine and I'm on my 3rd coffee. That's crazy. Alright, I just wanted to jump on here for a quick minute. Hold on a minute. Let me check the text line. Okay. Alright, what's going on, guys? Can you see me? I don't know if you can actually see me here. I'm not sure. But I'm having coffee on the stoop. You see that barcode thing? I can't get that off the bottom of my, I can't get that off the bottom of my mug. Coffee. Salute. I'm outside, so I got sunglasses on. I don't even know if you can see. I can still see. Good morning, Bella. Great videos this morning. Bella and friends. You keep changing your name. I looked at your videos this morning. The figs. Wow, great. I don't know if you guys can see me, hear me, whatever. I'm outside. Can you see me? I don't know if you can. I'm on the stoop. Let me raise this up. You say I'm out on the stoop. Italian flag flying. My fluffy belly, because I'm a fluffy, middle-aged American Italian male, and I don't give a fuck. That's what it's going to be. We don't diet well. We don't lose weight well. We had a lot of emergency vehicles over here just passing by. 3 cops, 3 cop cars, 1 ambulance, and 2 fire trucks. It was crazy over here a minute ago. I guess if you guys can see me, it's good. I'm only jumping on for a minute, then I'm going to go around and see my mother. When they're ready to pick, we'll give you some. All right, come and get some basil. Look at the basil out there. Can you see the basil back there? It looks beautiful. Really, really looking good. Italian flag. I really should go get a new one today. The flags, the colors, they don't stay very well. They really don't stay very well. I don't understand. Anyway, I'm out here on the stoop. I figured I'd go live before I go see my mother. And that's the story here. It is a lot of basil, isn't it? So I got basil. I got tomatoes. Look. Let me see again. That's the basil back there. Those are tomato plants. I got 1 on each side. And I got tomatoes already. On the stoop garden, it's growing well. That's the stoop garden. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it was a lot of yeah, keep it nice over here. It's a city environment. On Saturday morning, it's a little quiet. I'm having my coffee outside, and as always, I must color coordinate. This is what I do because I'm crazy like that. Red letter, red mug, red thermos. Robots. Yeah, it is. It's growing pretty good. I like it. I don't have glasses on today because I'm going to be swimming. Hopefully, I'm going to be swimming, and I'll be in the pool. And it's a pain in the ass to wear glasses when you're in the pool, you know. So yeah, it's growing good. I just wanted to jump on it just for a couple of minutes. I like to keep it going. I only put 2 in there this year, big bones. Last year I put 4. Forget about it. Arm distance, buongiorno. Bayonne, beautiful place, beautiful area. I love it. I was actually going to go down by Weehawken and have coffee on the Hudson River this morning, but I decided not to. Maybe tomorrow, Sunday, I'll do that. There's a lot of noise around here, guys. I apologize. But I'm having my coffee on the stoop, and I figured I would be with you. And I said this before. If I keep turning my head, looking left and right, it's because it's my defense. I don't know. It's my way. I don't know. Cars and people. Anyway, I always look behind me. I don't know what you call it. I have no idea. Yeah, Carm, it's beautiful down there to have coffee. But you're in a great spot over there. You're right by the water. Bayonne's right by the water. People don't realize about Bayonne. It's a nice, nice spot. The streets are numbered. Well, it depends. In some neighborhoods, the streets are numbered. Not the whole city of Bayonne, but in some of the areas, the streets are numbered in Bayonne, which I love. Good morning, Christopher Tolan. Thanks for checking in. It's a Jersey thing? Yeah, I guess. Jersey City. Jersey City, Bayonne. You go to the feast, that feast in Jersey City? No, is it a feast in Jersey City? Or is that Hoboken, the Italian feast? I forget. Yeah, somebody's jogging. See? I don't trust these motherfuckers. I'm always on the lookout here. I don't like people sneaking up behind me. It's called Street Smuts. Well, I guess, yeah. Oh, 95% of the city is numbered. Yeah. Oh, last night was the feast? Nice. I know. I'm pretty familiar. I'm pretty familiar. I'm well-rounded in the area, you know. It's only me. 2 of my guys they're on vacation for the weekend. 3 of my guys in the building are on vacation for the weekend. 2 carry guns, and one's from Jersey City. He's just a regular guy, and he's getting married, so he'll be leaving. We got. I can't park my car out here anymore. I got my car out here now because I'm out here, but they're robbing catalytic converters left and right. Good morning, TT. Top of the morning to all of you guys. I'm having coffee in my tea mug. Look at that, T. 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 Can you see it? T. T. 2 T's for TT. So I really don't have a topic. I do have one topic. Now hold on. I'm disturbed again about Chaz Palminteri, and I got to tell you why. I really should turn around, you know? I really should turn around. I know it might annoy you. Uncle. It might annoy you that I keep turning, so either I shut the camera. Uncle. It's fucking 7:30 in the morning. What are you beeping the horn at? Scraziad. I fucking animals, I swear to God. It's 7:20 in the morning. You're beeping the horn? Don't they know this is a party area? People are sleeping? They're hungover? The fuck? Beeping the horn like that. It's not okay. That's not okay. Unless you're having a heart attack in that car, don't beep the fucking horn back there. It's not okay, bro. The fuck? Anyway, let me get back to it. The wine guild has entered the building. Why would I get aggravated about people beeping the horn? That's the situation. That's the environment we're in over here. I mean, they just beep, beep. How's this look? Does this look a little better than last night, Aunt? I'm going to get some Kawfee today. After I go see my mother, hopefully that goes well. I'll be by the pool and I will sip a little Kawfee. Guys are great. Big bones. The wine guild, it looks good. This is the other computer I got. It's a little thing. I'm going to actually take a picture of the situation and show you what it looks like. This is what the situation looks like. I got a ShopRite shopping cart holding up my situation. This is what this Tommy Stigs podcast looks like in the morning. Where do you see when I post this? I'll put it on my community tab. I just took a picture of what it looks like. And you got to see my studio. This is not a high-tech studio. Yeah, me and Aunt went live last night. We tried it one way, which worked out very good through the email. And I can also drop the link in the chat here. I did come on the StreamYard this morning, which I wasn't going to do, but I decided to do it. Listen, guys, you know I'm ADD. I move around a lot. It's an ADHD thing, plus a coffee thing, plus a morning thing. All those three things with me makes me ubats. And if this motherfucker in the BMW beeps the horn again, I'm going to crack his windshield. I'm not serious. I would never do that. Never would I do that. Franklin Ave, yep. I'm on Franklin Avenue. This is correct. And this is how I like it. And we are good. Yeah, I got my contacts in today. It's very comfortable. So last night we went on the live for a little bit. I want to talk about, here comes the city bus. Here comes the 74. Check it out. It's coming by. Where is it? That's the bus. $1.25. Takes you to all the bars. You can go to all the bars up and down the avenue on that bus for $1.25. It's incredible. That's a 74 bus, $1.25 each way. Pretty good. You ring the bell. You could stop at this bar, do a shot. That you can do a beer crawl on the city bus for $1.25. It's crazy over here. It's like 1954 over here. It really is. So that's the story from the stoop. The birds are chirping. I don't really have much to talk about today. I just wanted to jump on, say good morning. I mean, if you look forward to a good morning situation, how can I leave you hanging out there? It's just not right as a content creator. Monday through Friday is our time. We come on at 7 a.m., we shoot the shit, talk about this, that, and the other thing. But Saturday and Sunday, I can't not do it. If I'm having coffee anyway. As long as I'm not driving, then jump on the live. And I watch the chat. You were talking about Chaz. Okay. I got another fucking situation with Chaz. Here comes another city bus. What's going on? They got a lot of activity this morning. Chai box. Brooklyn from here. City bus to Brooklyn. Don't know how that would work, pal. Shine box. I don't know how that would work. I know you got to take the other bus. And it takes you to Manhattan. I don't know if you can get to Brooklyn from here on the bus. I would drive. It only takes me 30 minutes to get to Brooklyn, It takes me 18 minutes to get to Manhattan. Around 25th and 8th, I could be there in about 17, 18 minutes. 25th and 8th, if I go down that way. If I would go a little further downtown, it might take a little longer. And to get to Brooklyn is about 30 minutes. I'm sorry for the noise, guys. This is the situation. Nothing I can do about it. TT's coming along. So I got this situation with Chaz Palminteri again. This fucking guy's got me aggravated. I'm not going to talk bad about Jimmy Calendra. It's not my thing. I don't do that. Everybody knows how I feel about guys that cooperated. But I don't show ignorance on here and act like I'm, some fucking rat hater publicly on the internets. All right? I don't want to do that. You guys know how I am, and you know how I feel inside, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go on a fucking rant and just call rats this, that, the other thing. You know how I feel. But Chaz Palminteri was a neighborhood guy back in the day. He was a true neighborhood guy. Now, he did do better in his life. He did not go in that direction. Color, coordination, red and white. Color coordination, it's important. I'm just going to touch on this topic for a quick minute, all right? So Chaz Palminteri, now Lilo Brancato, we know about the story with him, right? I know, Big Carm, you're right there. You're right there. This motherfucker, look at this. Where's my soldiers? Get rid of this Graziad. I got it. Block user. I did it already, guys. They're gone. Shine Box, you're great. All right, yeah, I don't go on and on. I don't rant. You guys know You guys know how I feel about cooperators. And typically guys from these neighborhoods, you know how they feel about cooperators, right? So, Chaz Palminteri, he's paisans now. Chaz Palminteri struck it rich. He said it many times from his neighborhood, the worst thing that he could be is a rat. The worst thing that anybody could be is a cooperator. This is from his mouth on one of his podcasts, which I can't watch anymore because all he does is basically self-promote. He might bring on a guest here and there, but it seems like he self-promotes. As soon as he opens up his now the guy's fucking rich. As soon as he opens up his podcast, he sells his shirts for $10, his postcards, his business cards, and about how his kids went to the best schools in the country. We know, motherfucker. Of course your kids went to the best schools. Don't brag about that shit, because some of us can barely put our kids through school. Some of us can barely pay our rent. We're living paycheck to 4 days before paycheck, and here you are, a rich guy, self-promoting instead of helping others. Help others. The one-man show seems like it is a one-man show. There's a reason. God bless him for his success. I'll never take success away from anybody. But you got to be humble, and you got to stay on your principles until the day you die. I can't really read the chat that well. I'm sorry, guys, but this is my observation of what I see. So on this channel of mine here, guys, I give you what I see. You get real talk, real chat, real shit. No garbage. I'm not digging into Jimmy. That's not what I do here. That's not my thing. But I have to dig into Chaz a little bit because I'm a little disappointed in the guy. He don't know me from anybody, right? He don't know me from anybody. But he's cuddling up next to these cooperators. They don't like the word rats. It eats at their soul. So I'm not going to really say it. And I'm not criticizing. Oh! I'm not really criticizing. But I do see what he does. He's self-promoting. And, okay, let me get back on it because I really got to split, guys. I just wanted to jump on for a couple minutes and talk about this. So he self-promotes. Okay, he sat down with Michael Francis. Michael's a rat. Michael will not admit that he's a rat. He will not do it. Chaz sat down with Michael Francis as if he's a gentleman. Hold on. Why you?
Fucking psychopath. Watch your wrestling already.
No, I'm not on a podcast.
What's up, brother? Listen, what the fuck's going on with fucking, what's his name, in Oklahoma?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. He might be coming to Rutgers. I don't know yet.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got to see. He's a Jersey boy, so we'll see. We're working on him.
He lives in fucking Texas. What is that? Don't they live in Texas?
They live in, I don't know where they live right now, but they did come to Jersey, and he went to Blair for a bit, and he went to,
BC?
where? BC?
BC?
He went to 3 schools in high school in Jersey.
That's fucking crazy.
What's the other one? The Pope John?
Dude, if AJ Ferrari comes to Rutgers, fucking Smith is gonna flip his fucking lid, bro.
We'll see how it goes.
What happened? What's the controversy? What happened?
I guess he fell out of favor. It looks like they turned their back on him. You know, when you do that to a Jersey boy, you turn your back on a Jersey boy, you're in the fucking gutter.
It's like what happened with Seabass.
That's it, man.
Turn like that because of that.
Yeah, listen, we're all built the same, right? We're built a certain way. You turn your back on one of us, it's over. You're done.
It's a done deal. It's a wrap.
Done.
I know. Think of fuck you. We're gonna get you back.
Yeah, that's how Jersey boys roll, cause you know it.
How's your son doing?
Everybody's in check. Thomas it looks like he got an offer to coach at Robbinsville.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he can't wrestle because of his back, but they gave him a coaching job. It looks like.
Is he gonna drive to Robbinsville?
He's right there. He's at TCNJ, so he's only 20 minutes. So the coach called. They heard he couldn't wrestle anymore. They gave him a call and they offered him a job. It looks like.
Nice.
NJ.
I sold my house in Milton.
Yeah, I know. It looks like he might be going to be an NJSIAA coach. It's pretty cool.
I'm happy for him. Good. I'm glad he's doing good, brother. You know I love you guys.
I know. I'll touch base with you later. I'm in the middle of a podcast, cuz. Ciao. Be well. Sorry, guys. You get real shit right here, okay? Shinebox, very good observation. That's a very good observation. I don't have a problem with anybody having anything. Just be humble. Yeah, it was one of my friends talking about wrestling. I don't have a problem with anybody having a channel, doing something, this, that, the other thing. Just admit what you are. So Michael Francis will never, he can't admit it. So the word rat, it tears out their souls. So let me get back to my topic. Jazz Palminteri, he's this neighborhood guy, Bronx guy, beep, bop, came from the neighborhood, and has spoken in his podcast about how neighborhood guys feel about guys that went bad. And now he's cuddling up to Michael Francis and Jimmy Calandra. I just don't understand. They may be working on a movie together, and that's great. Listen, do whatever you can do. We're here for a good time, not a long time. If they're working on it, I just think that they should keep it quiet. All right? I just don't like it. And my number one thing is that when Lilo Brancato literally put his hand out for help, Chaz cut him off. He cut him off. He said, "You're dead to me," basically. So, you know, Chaz did his. Lilo. You know, there was a murder. He was an accessory to murder with the cop that got killed when they were robbing the house, and he takes his medicine for that. He just tells you like it is. So my problem is the little man is down, and the little man needed help, and the little man is successful right now, which I mean Leo Brancato. I have reached out to him. He didn't get back to me yet. I would love to have him on, but that was just bothering me a little bit about Chaz. He's this neighborhood guy. Now, if he wants to make a movie with Jimmy or with Michael or whoever it might be, just be humble about it. Just be humble about it. Wait, what are you oh my godding, Bella? Wait, what was great? Guys, I'm sorry if I'm missing the chat. I really, but Shinebox, your observation is on point. I gotta read back, guys. There's no noise in the background. I don't know what. Shinebox is hysterical. Yeah, Bong Funk. I just speak it as it is. So I would be wrong if I would be a fool not to give you a reality-based view of me and how I live and how I do things and what my observations are and what my opinions are. Although I don't go hard on criticism, I give you my opinions. So there's nothing to hide here. You can't dox me. I don't give a fuck who knows where I'm at. I don't care. Anybody can have my number. You know what I mean? I'm just a regular guy who has a little history and changed it around. It's very simple. Ralph Mucci's probably sleeping. Oh, Chomo wasn't on my list. Yeah. I would do the same thing, Shinebox. We may handle it, but they gotta go away. That's different. Ratting on somebody in organized crime and calling out fucking somebody that's violating somebody, that's a different story. It's a whole different situation. Not only would I be a witness to that, I'll beat the piss out of him. First, he's going to get a beating. Then I'm going to leave him in the street, and then I'm going to call the cops. A cop friend that I would know, and I would give it to a police officer that I know. I beat the piss out of him, leave him in the gutter, and then I would call. I have friends that are police officers. I would call one of my police officer friends, and that's how I would handle that situation. Don't fuck with a kid. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you. You're going to see a side of me you never saw before. Don't fuck with a kid or an old lady. You violate somebody, we got a problem. And I don't care if you're a priest, a doctor, a lawyer, or a bum in the street. You violate a kid, I'm coming at you. If I see it, no, we're going to have a problem. That's a whole different story, though. I'm talking about organized crime, being a rat. That's a whole other different situation. When you do crimes together, you know going into it. You know going into it what it is, right? Very simple. Look, Sammy the Bull is a douchebag rat, right? He confessed to the 19 murders, and when he was getting sentenced, he was prepared to take 20 years. He's a douchebag. My point is, he was ready to take the time for his crimes. The maximum was 20 years. These douchebags gave him a bonus of 5 years, which is a whole other topic. A whole other topic. Shinebox, it was good for about 10 minutes. It was good. They're not really, listen, they're not really street knowledgeable guys. They're not really street knowledgeable guys in the OC aspect, Shinebox. They might have street experience, but they're not street, what's the word? I'm not a street guy, but I've conducted business in social clubs and met with guys and did this, that, the other thing. So being a street guy, a drug dealer, or a car thief, or something like that, that doesn't make you knowledgeable in organized crime. You know what I mean? There's two different types of crime. There's organized crime, and you're part of something, whether you're an associate, a made guy, or something like that. And then there is street thieves. You know what I mean? I knew many street thieves. I knew guys that had chop shops and stolen cars. They weren't organized crime guys, but they were street guys in some way. Shinebox, you're making great observations this morning. 100%. Really, really good. Thank you for this. See, I came on without a topic. I'm not MobTube at all. I'm not into MobTube. I think FBS did a great thing creating what is called MobTube. And they do what they want to do with it, to each his own. If they're earning cash on it, on the internets, without acting a fool in the street, God bless them. Hey, man, make the money. Whatever. If this is your living or your side gig, go for it. Fuck it. I don't know. If it might have been good for a little bit. Not very long. I'm definitely not MobTube, but I could talk about mob stuff 100%. We could do a show just about mob stuff. I'll give you a full day in the life of how it goes from wake up to sleep to prison. Yes, me too. See, I feel the same way, Shinebox. 100%. I'm really I'm a fan of Lee's content right now. Danny and I have some mutual friends that we know. Obviously, he was an associate back in the day. I got some stories. Listen, the day to day. Look. I'll get on that real quick. When somebody gets pinched for, say, bookmaking or loan sharking or stealing a car, they got pinched for that crime at that time. You know what goes into the daily grind of being involved in that life? It's crimes all day. It's taking down scores whenever you can get one. It's just when you get pinched for something, you think, he was just a bookmaker. You cannot imagine what goes on in the daily life of a bookmaker, of a bookie. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. From the moment you wake up to the minute you go to bed. Okay, Rob, that's an opinion. That's okay. Rob, that's an opinion of yours, and that's quite all right. You see, here on this channel of mine, we never criticize opinions ever. Everybody can have an opinion or their observation, and that's okay. That's quite all right. I think Lee sets it up, and Danny runs with it. Rob, I think they do have a good. My opinion, again, that doesn't mean it has to be anybody else's opinion. My opinion is they have a good. I think they're going to do well with what they're doing. Whoa. Because they have a true street guy on there. Oh, thank you, Bang Fung. Appreciate that. Absolutely. I got Shambach's. My goodness, I can give you stories from morning to night. I just don't choose to be that genre. I choose to be general. But I can give you stories from from morning to night. Situations I've been in, situations I've seen, situations I've sat down with and resolved. I can tell you because I never had a vice. So guys that never had a vice, that are mixed up into life, they typically are looked at in a different view. Oh, I know. I hear you. I hear you, Rob. He's not knowledgeable, and that's okay. But like I said many times, he's in the delivery. The guy's trying. I got to give him A for effort. When somebody tries and they're passionate about it, you kind of got to give him A for effort. He's an old man. He's retired or whatever he does. He's an older guy. Respects me. It's hard to. Now, when they talk about other content creators, I back out. As you can see, if he talks about, say, Tony Pizza, I'm hush. I don't say anything. You know what I mean? I'm just using that as an example. I don't say anything negative. I try not to say anything negative about anybody. Everybody generally knows how I feel about guys that have cooperated. Again, I don't bash them on here. You know what I mean? I talk to, through my friend, I'm in contact with Tommy Reynolds every day. My friend is doing time with Tommy Reynolds right now. I don't say much of what comes my way on here. It's conversation between me and my friend. Japanese Nigeria. I'm okay. Why would it piss me off? It's not going to piss me off. But John Panisi, I'm not a fan of. He can't deliver a story. John Panisi, he's so. What's the word? He doesn't have the. He has good stories. He doesn't know how to deliver them. I'm not a fan of John Panisi. My friend's doing 3 years in Raybrook right now because of John Panisi. So I'm not a fan of him on that level. He has great stories. He doesn't know how to tell them. His delivery is horrible. He needs another person with him. If John Panisi had somebody to work off of, he would have good content. Again, he's a rat, but his stories are good. You know what I mean? But I just... My dear friend is in Raybrook right now because of him. He took a plea because John Panisi was scheduled to testify. I did not know this until this week. I didn't know the details of the story because I didn't see my friend's discovery. I didn't see his discovery. And then this week, I got into the nuts and bolts of my friend's case. This is a dear friend of mine. John Panisi was scheduled to testify. Yeah, he does not have a good great. Oh, Rob Leto, it's incredible. The topics are great. The genre is good. The stories can be good. I think you got to keep them short to about a half hour and then work the crowd. You get on, you tell your story. I really should do mob segments. I don't know. I could give you stories of daily life, how I thought I was going to get shot in the head by my own uncle. I mean, I could tell you a lot of different stories. I should really do segments on that. I'm not all about that though, but I got a lot to speak about it. Yeah, so John Panisi has stories because he's somewhat current. 20 minutes. I believe that's correct, Rob Little. 20 minutes, right? See, this we're just talking. It's okay. We're just talking right now. But I do believe, 20 minutes, half hour. After that, it's kind of just shooting the shit back and forth. And that's okay, too. People can enjoy the conversation. But as far as the story goes and holding the interest, apparently you got about a minute or two in the beginning to capture the interest. And then you got about 20 minutes of I think you're 100% right, Rob Leto. I think you got about 20, 30 minutes of you can hold the content going back and forth for about 20, 30 minutes. After that, it's all fluff. And then general conversation, What would you do in John's shoes? All of a sudden, they are laying on him. I know. Shine Box, there may be more to the story why they were laying on him. See, we're only hearing his story. I can get the other sides of the story, but I got to be careful with what I... Look, there's two sides to every story. There's three sides to every story. I'm not going to go over the three sides, but we know what they are. I can 100% get the other side of John Panisi's story in detail. And I said it before. These guys are starting to open up. I'm going back and forth with federal inmates that are victims. I don't know if that's the right word. Victims is a terrible word. That are victims of these turncoats' actions. We never heard the other side from some of these guys, and we are going to be able to. And I'm going to bring some of that to you, but we got to tread lightly. It's a very sensitive thing. You got to be careful with the communications. Everything is monitored. You got to be careful that you don't put yourself in a crime. So, John being laid on is part of their life, because didn't John lay on somebody at one time? It's just part of their life. And going in that it could be your own brother that kills you. So when you do go into that life, you kind of accepted that. Little Dino. Where's Little Dino from? Little Dino Saraceno. His brother turned on him, testified against him. He took 50 years. Little Dino Saraceno. He's also in Raybrook. 50 years. He took 50. His brother testified against him. So Shinebox, it's everybody has their own. Yeah, Rob, 100%. So I don't think John should have ever become a made man. I don't think he had the makings of a varsity athlete. I really, really don't. I don't know why they made him. Again, I don't know the backstories to a lot of these things. Pushed into it? Come on, man. Pushed into it? No. I'm not saying that. If they're trying to push you into life, you get away from your regular family. You don't go into the life. Bobby Cabert is a perfect example. Bobby Cabert from our town is a perfect example. Would be great to get both. Yes. And I'm working on that, Shinebucks. I'm working on that. Tommy Reynolds told me 2 nights ago I can ask any question I want. That's from Tommy Reynolds. He don't get on the emails, but through my dear friend, I can get the answers to any question that I want. So I may start doing that. So you're right, Sean Box. It's going to be interesting to get stories from the other side. It really is. Yeah, Saraceno, I know, man, it's terrible. He says his family pushed him into it. But real quick before I log off, Bobby Cabert, the Gambino captain, lived right here, a couple blocks down. Bobby Kabert was John Gotti's man in Jersey. They were going to shift the power to here after John Gotti went away. They were going to give the power to Kabert. He was going to control the Gambino family from Belleville. Unfortunately, Sammy went on the stand against Kabert, and Kabert got life. So that ended that situation. My point is this: Kabert. Hold on. 1 minute. I'll do that. Hold on, Sean Box. Kabert wanted his son into life so bad, so bad, and his son refused it. And Kabert took that as an insult from his son, like he's trying to hand down a successful, legitimate business to his son. His son turned his back, and Kabert said, Kabert basically told his son he's a piece of shit. You're a trash can. He basically disowned his own son for not wanting to get involved in the life. So, being pushed into it. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you, Rob Little. Yeah, good. See, this is information you don't really get. Very good. Thank you for adding that, Rob Little. See, nobody knows everything, and everybody's learning as we go along. That's what's good about some of these channels. You can learn a little bit about going along. Put up your ticker. Okay, my ticker's up. Sean Box, let me go back. Rob Leto, that's a great addition to this chat. Thank you so much. That's what's great about this, All right, got to bang out, but let me check Sean Box's message. Tommy, one last question. How much does a button man like John Panisi make? Just trying to quantify. Is it worth the job? It all depends on what aspect, Sean Box. It all depends on what aspect of the life you are in. Now, typically, the daily grind, they don't make much money. I got it. I got rid of the wine guild. I got rid of them. I blocked them. There's no set amount of what you can make. You hustle day in and day out. Oh, man. Yeah, I should have never been involved, Rollo. It's a sad story, basically. It's a sad story. It sucks. It fucking sucks. It sucks. So, John Panisi can only make what John Panisi can listen. The daily life of a wise guy or a street guy is a hustle from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed. It all depends on you what you can make. It's not like there's guaranteed income all the time. Who's this behind me right now? I'm looking I could see in the reflection right now. I don't like when cars stop. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. Pension plan. Oh my God. So Shinebox, the quick answer to that is it's a daily hustle. There's no guaranteed income. Your best bet, real quick before I end it, your best bet in that life is to be an associate, not a made guy. Once you're a made guy, you're typically obligated to kick up big bucks. And I will tell you, that one scene in The Sopranos with Paulie and Christopher about kicking up, about light envelopes, that's pretty real. You got to come through. Exactly, Big Bones. He was not cut for that life. I don't know how he even got made. Why? Because he did 17 years for a body? That was a domestic dispute, basically. Somebody in a bar got beat up. That wasn't a hit. He got he just proved that he can do time. That was a mistake making John Panisi. He didn't have the makings of a varsity athlete, as you can see. Oh, the restaurant tab. Yeah, some of that stuff is true. So you're better off being an associate. You're better off being nothing. Go to work every day. But if you're going to be in the life, you try to maintain as an associate. This way you can bang in and out of different scams, different families almost. You may go on record with somebody, but you can... you go on record, kind of. Anyway, it's a twisted life. So in short, there's no guaranteed income. It's a daily hustle, and it really sucks. It's not good. So when you're in that life as an associate, or a made guy is worse, But you're looking at three things that are against you. The law is against you. If you're a bookmaker or a loan shark, those guys are against you. And your own people are against you. Stay the fuck out of that life. It's garbage. It's trash. Listen, I'll co-sign what Jimmy Calandra says about that life. It's garbage. It's trash. I think he calls it a garbage pail life. He's right, 100%. He went, God knows. You're right, Rob Little. Exactly, Rob Little. I agree. I did a little bit. I knew what I was facing. I got in trouble. I had to take whatever came my way. And that was just my principles. Now I'm here 20 years later with my reputation intact. Your reputation is your wealth. It's right on my arm. Your reputation is your wealth on one arm and the serenity prayer on the other arm. That's it. All right, guys, I'm banging out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Rob. Rob, thank you for your... I would humbly suggest all the young kids to learn a trade. You better believe it. Shinebox. Listen, guys, you guys added some great content to this chat this morning. I came on without a topic, and we just shot the shit, and we had a good time this morning. I really, really appreciate it. Rob, great observations. Shinebox, really good questions, and you guys, you inserted some good stuff to this chat. I really couldn't work the chat that much this morning as I typically do, so I'm trying here. You know, Big Carm, appreciate you, Rick. You guys, Christopher Toro dropped by. The Wine Guild is here. I mean, I got some good Bong Funk always checking in. Arm Distance has checked in. Guys are really Christopher Toro. I mean, everybody stopped by this morning. So look, I don't have a lot of people on here. I don't have a big channel. Thank you, Shinebox. You're part of it. Your questions are on point. Guys, listen. You see my email right there. If you want a specific topic, hit me up. I'll do a show on it. You see my email on the ticker. TommyStigs@AIM.com. Anybody can contact me at any time. Anytime. I'm available, and I will gladly jump on with your topic. You know, anything at all. Anything at all. We're open for anything here on this channel of mine. It's what we do. I'm here for you, and I'm here to have a good experience, break away from the negativity for, how much? 47 minutes. Break away from the negativity for 40 minutes. So I may jump on live later. I may be by my girl's pool. I don't know yet. I got to see. But right now I'm going to head out. I'm going to go see my mother. And that's where we're at. So everybody, God bless you all. Have a great day. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope we had some good content this morning. I think we did. I think we had a good show this morning. I may post a quick follow-up. All right, ciao for now, guys. Stiggy is out. Tommy Stigs is leaving the building.